Joel and Sarah Knoebel, who own and operate Cleveland Pork outside Elysburg, Pennsylvania, have a very broad concept of sustainability. To them, it means not only the use of techniques and technology to make their farm environmentally friendly, but also the use of sound business ethics and practices to ensure the operation itself sustains their family for generations to come.
Cleveland Pork Incorporated was started in 2008 by my wife Sarah and myself. We purchased a farm from my parents and started a 4,400 feeder to finish operation that we contract with Country View Family Farms. Along with the hog operation, I farm alongside of my dad and my brother, and we farm about 600 acres of row crops, just strictly corn for grain and soybeans for grain as well.
Cleveland Pork's focus on sustainability starts, of course, with preserving the land for the Knoebel children, Joshua and Brooke.
We've sat down as a family and tried to develop a mission statement, or what is it going to be that we do, and we agreed on that it's our moral obligation to take what's been given to us through God and through our parents and experiences that we've gone through and pass that on to our children, if they so choose, in better condition and in better shape than what we've received it in.
Joel's passion for raising hogs started at age 8 or 9. Despite his father's decision to get out of the hog business at the time, Joel still managed to raise a few head on his own.
So I convinced my dad into letting me go ahead, work for the neighbors, baling hay or whatever, make some money, buy the feeder pigs and make some feed. I never made any money on it, but still remained passionate about it, and through some experiences through going to college and some internships and working with some organizations across the country specifically dedicated to pork production, really took that passion and grew on it and turned it into a career and doing what I love to do.
The Knoebels made protecting the environment a top priority.
The facility, the foundation was poured on 8 inches of 2B stone, which is a gravelly type stone, and then underneath that there's tile. So everything around the perimeter and underneath was drained and then daylighted out 2 ends of the buildings. If there's ever any type of puncture or crack in the foundation and any type of leak, this would be the first place that you would detect that. So on a daily basis, I'll check this on my way in to check the animals for the day.
Inside the barn, the concern for water quality and conservation continues through the use of swinging waterers that the pigs quickly learn to use. Cleveland Pork uses precision feeding by using 6 different diets during the growth of the pigs to meet their changing nutritional needs. The atmosphere inside the barns is also controlled with advanced technology.
What we do here to maintain good air quality is we pay close attention, not just once or twice a day, but minute by minute. Through the technology we have that controls our ventilation system, controls our static pressure, controls when our fans come on and off, and when our heaters come on and off. And through that, we're tunnel ventilated here. We pull our air through the center of the facility through inlets, and that's how we try to maintain the best air quality here, because we view that as important as anything to keep the feed, the water, and the air quality as good as possible to get as efficient growth as what we can from our animals.
The Knoebels pump the effluent from the pits into a tanker, which transports it to the crop ground, where it's incorporated at the proper rates, helping reduce the need for commercial fertilizer. While the Knoebels' sustainability efforts start with the land, the family also devotes energy to sustaining agriculture in general by encouraging new generations to consider it as a career.
Cleveland Pork's been involved in outreach activities. This was our first year when we provided a scholarship at our local high school where both Joel and I graduated for anyone that was going to pursue a career in the ag industry.
The Knoebels also support the local 4-H club through leadership, contributions, and buying animals raised by club members. Plus, they give local students a hands-on look at modern pork production. Joel also regularly shares his passion for agriculture with students at his alma mater, Penn State University.
Like I tell them is you've got to pursue your passion. If you're passionate about the pork industry or anything within the field of ag, stay focused and pursue it and just keep at it, meet the right people and be involved, network with people in the industry across the country, and you'll be on your road to success.
The final element in the Knoebels' broad approach to sustainability is one Sarah, who doesn't have a farm background, discovered when she married into farm life.
After I came out here realizing that, you know what, this is really sustains families, and this is really going to sustain our family in the future.
The Knoebels are a real-life example of how young people can find satisfying careers in pork production, and how what's best for sustaining the environment is also what's best for sustaining agribusiness.
The farm is usually the first thing people look at and like to critique, but there's always that family that's behind the farm, and realizing that that family is actually living off of a farm, and that's how they make their money and provide for their families.
We try to focus on everything, not just the hogs, the family life, the farming life, on continuous improvement. And we need to be driven to be better tomorrow than we are today, because we feel that we need to learn from today but be better tomorrow, because that's going to be not just our stewardship or returns or margins or anything, it's just going to make us better as a family operation moving forward.